Hi everyone, today we are going to work on research objectives. This chapter is related to chapter 2 that was covered in the last lesson. Last lesson we discussed about deriving research questions from research title. Today we shall work on research objectives and how it is derived from research questions. Okay, let's look at this slide 3, which is, I believe all of you can see. You can see there's a research topic which is known as team briefing, and there's a research title which says a study on the importance of team briefing in organization. Next, you can see two columns. One carries research questions, the other carries research objectives. Actually, these research objectives are derived from that research question, and these research questions are derived from the research title. These research questions are actually very important. This research question actually gives a breakdown of the title. It's actually telling us what are we looking into in this research. So let's go back to the 3 research questions. If you look at research question 1, it says, why have organizations introduced team briefing? Now, looking at the question and going back to the title, you have to refer back to the title to ensure that this research question is actually fulfilling that purpose of the research title. So, question 1, it is really fulfilling the research title. So, the question is relevant and there's a reason why this question is asked. The reason is what we call that as research objective. So, every research question that you derive from a title must have an objective. That objective tells you why you have asked this question and how it is related to your research title. So if you look at question 2 and research question 2, my apologies, and research question 3. So we do have a research objective for question 2 and even for question 3. So every objective is related to each and every question. So they are important to carry out your research. These are your framework of your research. So it is essential. Next, how do I work on research objective? How do I actually write a simple research objective? Now, the thing is, we have to start with some key terms. If you look at the next slide, it says recommended terms to note when converting research question to research objectives. These are the key terms that you have to take note of. An objective must, or it's good to start with to something. Why am I asking this question? Because I want to achieve something. I want to identify something. I want to establish something. Oh, I want to maybe describe something. So an objective has to start with the word to. The purpose is we are trying to reason out the question asked or the question derived from a title. Every question has a purpose. Purpose or reason. The reason must be well written out. And to do that, we need to start with to. That's more appropriate. Okay, now let's try an exercise to see that what we have learned, we can put them into practice. And putting into practice will ensure that we really know what we have learned. So you can see right now on the slide, there's an exercise which is asking you to convert research questions to research objectives. The topic is Global Integrated Logistic Hub, and the title is Developing Singapore into a Global Integrated Logistic Hub. You can see 4 questions there. So why not take a pen and a paper and work on research objectives for each and every question based on the explanation which I've given earlier. Any question, please put up on Google Classroom. Remember, work hard, work smart, work your way to your dreams.